Support a lean manufacturing ideology with purchasing tools in Business Cloud Essentials. Quote requests allow you to ensure that you always get the best price from your suppliers. You can send up to 3 quote requests to 3 suppliers from within the system. If needed, you can also set up new suppliers from the quote request screen, saving you time jumping in between screens as you go along. Converting your purchase quote requests to a purchase order is as simple as a click with BCE. Once we have our purchase order screen open, we can select which supplier and their pricing that we would like to use for that purchase order. This will then populate the purchase order with that supplier's details. If we're buying this stock for a specific sales order, we can also link the two, saving us time digging through various records in the future. Purchase quote requests allow you to canvass the market and make sure that you always get the best price from your suppliers. A second way that BCE can support a lean manufacturing ideology is through the Material Requirements Planning screen. There are 2 key parts to this screen. The top half, which we're looking at now, is a full stock calendar, which gives a view of stock quantity by date and by specific stock item. As we can see, the stock calendar view shows when the quantity is changing, so we can see a stock increase here. This stock view is filterable by date, by stock location, and by various other metrics. We can also search for specific stock items to bring them to the top of the calendar view. Helpfully, the screen will also show us which one is the parent item, highlighted on the left in orange, and any child items that go into that particular parent item, highlighted in yellow. It's the bottom half of this screen that will really revolutionise the way that you purchase your items with BCE. This is the suggested orders function. And what this does is calculates suggested purchase and works orders to allow you to fulfill both your sales order demand and any minimum quantity for those items. The tool is so intelligent that it won't only tell you what you need to buy, but also when you need to buy it to fulfill your lead times. It will also warn you when you're outside of these lead times so that you can make other arrangements. Once you've selected the orders that you'd like to create, all you need to do is add these to planned, and then BCE will do all of the work for you, creating your purchase and works orders. BCE also gives you the option to consolidate purchase orders, which may allow you to get a better price from your suppliers if, for example, you're putting a larger order in. Buy stock only as and when you need it with the MRP screen to make more informed buying decisions with the Purchase Analysis Report. The Purchase Analysis Report allows you to filter your purchasing habits. For example, we can filter over a certain date range, by project, department, by a specific supplier, by stock type, by a particular stock location, and we can even export our results to a CSV. What this allows us to do is really focus in on the data that we want to see. For example, if we want to see how a particular supplier is performing, we can see this. We want to see how a particular stock type is performing in terms of purchases, again we can see this. When generated, the report will show us the ordered quantity, received quantity and invoiced quantity so we can identify any discrepancies. It will also show us our average cost versus our standard price and allows us to identify where maybe we are overpaying or underpaying for certain items. In short, with the Purchase Analysis Report, we can gain further insight into our purchasing data and make more informed buying decisions. Hold suppliers accountable for their level of service with the Supplier Performance Report. The Supplier Performance Report allows you to analyse the performance of your suppliers, whether that be on an individual basis, across a certain project, across a department, across a certain date range, or multiple of these criteria. Once we've generated our report based on the criterion that we've put in, so in this case we're looking at a particular supplier, we get visibility of some really key data in relation to the performance of that particular supplier. For example, we can see whether they've late delivered on any orders, whether they've under-delivered, whether they've over-delivered. But that isn't all the data we get with this report. We also get a breakdown of the order unit value and the invoice unit value. The system will then also calculate any cost variance between those two values. In summary, with the Supplier Performance report, you can hold your suppliers accountable for their level of service. Support lean manufacturing with the purchasing tools in Business Cloud Essentials. Make sure you always get the best price with quote requests. Only buy stock as and when you need it with suggested orders. Analyze your purchases with the Purchase Analysis report. And hold your suppliers accountable with the Supplier Performance report. Thank you for watching this video on purchasing tools. If you have any questions on the content of this video or any questions in relation to Business Cloud Essentials, please contact Advanced today.